Hello everyone and welcome. On this video we are actually going to cover how to add another training program to an already existing program. Okay, I am once again in is Jessica Jones and we are doing the client Jamie Foxx with King. Jamie Foxx actually already has a ongoing program going on here with King. The evaluation has already been completed. We have a training program of behavior modification on and off leash with $1,200 going on. So that means he's already signed that training agreement. So we're already up and moving. We could be in the middle of sessions with him. We could be just beginning. But you would use this feature if maybe, for one, the client signed up just for behavior modification on leash, and later on, maybe partway through your program, decided that they want to also do off leash. You can do it then. Or in this case, we're going to use it as, we're doing behavior modification on and off leash with Jamie Foxx, and he decides that he wants to do some retrieval training as well. He wants to maybe pay a down payment on it already. Okay, so even though the other one's not completed, everything is still going on. We can still add that. So what we have to do first and foremost is we have to schedule a new evaluation. The reason why we have to do that is because scheduling the new evaluation actually triggers everything in the process. Okay, the back office is all a process when it comes to training. So scheduling a new evaluation actually prompts the program to provide a evaluation form for us to fill out. That evaluation form being submitted prompts the program to either come up with a proposal or a training agreement. And then we sign, we can pull up the training agreement, we sign that training agreement, then the training agreement prompts a receipt, and so on and so forth. Okay? So, first and foremost, we have to schedule a new evaluation, even though we may not actually conduct that evaluation, because that triggers and starts the whole process of paperwork and documents. It must be done. So what we would do is we would go up to behavior evaluation section on the client profile, and we would go schedule a new evaluation. Okay, it will bring this up. It does not matter what day you schedule it for at this point, okay? It doesn't matter what date and time. So even this is already auto-filled to today's date. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to check King, okay? I'm going to go to schedule evaluation. And now I have the option to either start the evaluation or go back to the client profile. I always go back to the client profile just to check on things. And as you can see here, it does show that there is another evaluation that has been started, okay? So I'm going to go to the one that I just did. So I did it for 4:30, 17, and 8 a.m. So I'm going to go to start evaluation. All right, and you don't actually have to conduct the evaluation. Once again, we just really, really need to pull up this evaluation so that we can come down all the way down here and elect the training program that we want. So therefore, the program knows to create a training agreement for that program, okay? Excuse me. So I'm going to elect retrieving for $1,500, okay? I'm going to save the dog information, and now I can do one of two things: continue or edit the evaluation. I don't need to edit anything, so I'm going to continue. Okay, it brings me back to this page, lets me know that all dogs have been evaluated, and I can proceed. I can look over everything, make sure I elected the right deal there. And the only reason why you're not filling out this training form to completion is because you already have one existing in the system. If you want to add some stuff to this one, you can, but we really just needed to pull it up so that we can elect that retrieving deal. All right, so now the client is going to sign. So Jamie Foxx is going to sign and submit that evaluation. All right, and now I have two options. I can do a training agreement or I can send a proposal. I'm going to go to training agreement. And get that out of there. And then we will have Jamie sign the training agreement. So this training agreement is for retrieving, okay? It only has that program on there because the other program was separate, all right? So now Jamie is just agreeing to doing the retrieving training with you. And then I'll sign as Jessica Jones. All right, and I'll submit the training agreement. All right, so now I can either go back to client profile or I can collect a payment. Once again, you know, I always go to client profile just to make sure everything looks good. So as you can see, we have the two behavior evaluation programs. We have, the two evaluation that we scheduled. We can always go back and view those at any time. We also have the two training programs, okay? We have the behavior modification on and off leash. Then we have the retrieving training, okay? And then we have our payment history down here. And then we have the whole total, okay? Now, the thing with the thing that you want to know about these two programs is that now there is going to be two different receipts, okay? Although that there is a balance down here of the total remaining balance, there's two different receipts. All right. So you want to make sure you are applying it to the specific program, and I will continue that on the next video on how to collect on that. That actually concludes the video for how to schedule and add a new training program to an already existing client. All right. And also too, this is the same way you would do it even if the client was done. So say that they were completely finished with training and maybe they came back a year later and wanted to do retrieving. So the only difference is that maybe you would go ahead and fill out that evaluation because maybe some things have changed since the last time you did an evaluation with them. So, but that is still the process that you will follow to add a program to an already existing client, whether they were complete, whether their program was not complete or in completion. Okay, so that is what we do. Thank you so much for listening today. Have a good day.